guys, we're back here again on we have now officially named this project the Amazing Jetta Project. We're taking a $200 clunker and restoring her, not really back to her original luster, but we're gonna really make this a really nice showpiece once it's all said and done. Either way, we're here to remove these junk seats. As you can see, I kind of got frisky with a permanent marker that was in the car. Woohoo! Either way, seats are wore down, bars coming through. They're old. Again, like I said before, we're going to be swapping from this ugly grand tan interior over to black. And we got new racing seats coming in. We got new seat bracket stuff. But these seats are actually, compared to most vehicles, these seats are really simple to come out. You will have on the front side here, you'll see a little piece of metal that'll stick out. Unfortunately, I've slid this back too far, but that's all it is. It is an Allen head screw and a 10mm bolt. Take your 10mm, which as you can see right here, 10mm. Just stick it on there and twist. It should break free. I did mine without the Allen wrench, but otherwise, the Allen wrench you'll need. I think it's like a number 7. Nothing major. But yeah, just take that out. You lift your handle here. Then down here where the handle is, you're gonna see a little bar. And give me a second here. I'll pull it out real quick. There we go. Yeah, da-da-da-da. I hate bars with springs. You'll see a bar that looks like this. What this does is this slides through this middle brace right here. See that brace? That brace right there is what the center slider on this seat slides back and forth through. And whenever you pull your handle, this pulls the pin out and allows it to go to the next hole, and then it pops right back in. It is spring loaded, which I will salvage the spring from the other car. But yeah, that's all this pin does. But whenever to take your seat out, you got to lift your handle, and then you actually have to physically pull your pin out a little further, and as you can see, seat pops right out. Now underneath the seat, you have this little wire. What this does is it's a pressure switch that will actually tell you if somebody is actually sitting in the seat. And then if somebody's sitting in the seat, with this being a manual transmission, and I think it was one of the safety features that they offered in the Jettas, where if you weren't sitting in the seat, this car couldn't be started without the key, because you have to still push in your clutch to be able to start the car. As you can see, this is a manual. Alright guys, we're on the back side of the seat. Sorry about the pause. The one thing I'm going to let you guys know that you might run into as far as removing the seat is right back here on the carpet. I know you can't really see my hand, but right back here in the carpet, you might snag up a little bit. Aside from that, there will be a little plastic piece back here that you'll have to remove. It's about that big, nothing major. It shot off somewhere in the car. But it was tan, so I'm not stressing on it. But either way, once you get that out, the seat is then removed like this. Guess what? We've got a seat out. And that is the end of project number 1. Thanks for watching us here on YouTube. If you like what you see, don't forget to subscribe to us. You can also follow us on Facebook at facebook.com/The Geeks of Retro. You can also check us out on our website at thegeeksofretro.com. Also, don't forget, you can check us out live Monday through Friday at mixler.com/The Geeks of Retro at 11:30 Eastern Standard Time, where we do a live talk show talking about anything, video games, toys, Transformers, you name it, we talk about it. Again, thanks so much for watching, and stay tuned for more.